Just feel the rain at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
Revival.
Lamont then S.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. To the middle, here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man is just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Here is Daniels. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. McCollum, no good. Now Reeves.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
That one goes. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Reeves. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Turner, no good. It's stolen by Johnson. Reeves with it. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Johnson should get credit right there for staying ready and making himself available off the ball.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Outside, Green. Johnson in the corner. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Chandler's shot, good.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Reeves outside. Johnson the screen. Outside, Green. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Hands it from downtown. Reeves has got 7 points.
Throughout a game, Reeves will find every which way to score.
Back to McCollum. It's Chandler high post. And it's sent back by Turner. Reeves in the corner.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Turner. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, really nice use of that pick there by Johnson. He is so smooth in that action.
Inside. Anunoby. Off target at the rim.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Reeves outside. Outside Turner. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here is Daniels. They set the screen. McCollum outside. From the top of the key, he buries it.
That is great patience that time by McCollum. He waited until that opportunity opened up, and he utilized the pick and roll perfectly.
Here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. Driving inside. Outside, Green. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Green's got 5. Outside Daniels. Pass to McCollum. Here's Chandler. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And the call will go against Caron Butler.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Anunoby has the open look. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now Fears. Over to the left wing. There's a screen by Murray. Back to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Outs one up. They get it back. The shot's good from Carter. And stolen by Fears. Carrington in the corner. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
What athleticism from Daniels on that slam.
And here is Murray. No scoring in this one. Carter with the screen. Outside Edwards. Edwards flashing inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Anunoby. Rebound by Butler.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Carter up top. Back to Butler. Pass to Reeves. And here's Carter. In the corner, Murray with it. Oh, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was up. Going to the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Down low. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Tyson Chandler.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old-school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
Carter hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside Daniel. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite spots right there. Daniels using his reach to get himself an easy bucket inside.
Carter with the screen. Over in the corner, Edwards. Out to Carter. Pass to Edwards. Chandler with the rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Back to Monk. Fires the three. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 3, Miles Turner.
Now, here's Rozier.
2 minutes remaining.
Still yet to score. Green, the screen. Puts up a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. nails the third.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Monk. Over Rozier. The shot by Monk is no good. Rozier with the ball. 1:30 left here in the second. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Reeves outside. Clock at 4. Back to Rozier. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Daniels. Here's the screen. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Here's Daniels. He's got 10. Fires for 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Back to Rozier. To the inside. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, Edwards. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Turner with the screen. And that's a foul called on Josh Green.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Home team on D, trailing by 4. Now Rozier hasn't made one yet. Clock is at 3. Over in the corner, Edward.
What a great defender. There's a reason they call Daniels the Great Barrier Reef.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. To the paint. Here's Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, Edwards. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Tries it from the top of the key.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
Excellent defense from Daniel.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Turner. Over in the corner, Green. Stolen by Anunoby. Bobbed up there for Chandler. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Green. Back to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Oh, good on the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And last season's most improved player. And, Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
Such a wide-open look. Johnson's got 8 points.
Johnson just hanging out in the corner, waited patiently there for the triple.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Johnson left side. Back to Edwards. Johnson the screen. They kick it out to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. 11 points in the game.
Selfless pass by Edwards, kicking it out instead of forcing something himself. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by Daniels. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Daniels has got 6 here in this quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Chandler is screen. Here's Daniels. Tries again. And Chandler lays it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots at close range.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And here is Rozier. Still without a basket. It's Carter, high post. Daniels with the steal. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
They're great instincts to come up with steals. Daniels that time gets his team out and running.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson the screen. Stolen by Anunoby. Daniels from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got 9 points now in just the second half. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Timeout. Start it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The visitors with the ball. Turner with the screen. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. They're up by 3. We're going to step.
46.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Now here's McCollum. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Murray outside. Out to Turner. 6 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range. And here comes the break. And the wide open shot from Green. Nets the corner 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Edwards inside. And stolen by Daniels. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The throw good. McCollum. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion. You had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Canyon. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Throw it down, Keegan. Mr. Murray flying high.
And it's McCollum in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. Knocks down the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Edwards inside. Now Murray. Reeves left side. 4 on the clock. It's Turner. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact. and finish. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Daniels with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Murray. Fast break, here they come. Stolen by McCollum. Outside Daniel. Cleared away by Turner.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Takes the three. Tries to keep it alive. And they'll get another chance. Here's Green. Just 5 on the clock. Now Anunoby. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Away team ball.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
On the wing, Daniels. Outside, Anunoby. Turner comes to the double team. Now McCollum. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Cleared away by Wagner.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first